Harrison Bader declined his option. I saw people on Twitter beside themselves.
Oh, Harrison Bader said that he really liked his time as a Philadelphia Philly. Does this mean Harrison Bader actually didn't like us the whole time? Does Harrison Bader actually hate Philadelphia? Did he not like the Phillies? Is that why he wore purple? Should he have been wearing fanatic-themed elbow pads like Bryce Harper? Is that the sign that this was all over and that he was...
No. Harrison Bader is going to get paid. It was a $10 million option. You would turn down the $10 million option, especially if you played as well as Harrison Bader did for the Phillies after he got acquired ahead of the trade deadline. You 100% would turn down the $10 million option. He's going to get probably a 3 or 4 year deal. I would assume that the salary is going to be like $15 million plus a year. Keep in mind that if you're the Phillies or if you're another team who watched how important Bader was for the Phillies, like remember batting leadoff when Trey Turner got hurt, and then you watch the series against the Dodgers, things fundamentally changed once Bader went out. And then you're talking about like, all right, you're losing your best defensive outfielder and you're losing a guy who had some clutch hits down the stretch in the regular season. If you're evaluating that player, you go, maybe he's a lot better than we thought. Or at the very least, maybe he's still a very, very good player, not an elite one by any stretch, but one that will make a lot of outfields better. And if that's the case, then he's going to make a lot more than $10 million. So I don't blame him for turning it down. The real question is what the Phillies are going to do with Bader. Because now that he's opted out and he's going to become a free agent, you have to assume that the Phillies front office and Bader's agent have had a conversation about what that number will look like, what the contract length will look like. The Phillies probably know in their heart of hearts whether or not he is likely to walk or if there's a good chance he comes back. I imagine the Phillies don't want to bid against themselves, so they'll let him go out and talk to other teams. I mean, they don't have to let him, right? He's an unrestricted free agent. But there's probably an understanding between the team and the players' camp that, like, we have this offer. And if a team comes back and a team goes above that offer, give us a second, like give us a chance to match or beat it. Maybe the Phillies are going to find out really quickly that the number that Bader can fetch on the open market is significantly higher than they want to give. And then maybe that moves the Crawford timeline up. And maybe they just say, all right, that's going to be the replacement. I don't know. I think Bader's going to get paid. I think he's going to get paid well. Here's the problem. Bader's a good player. He was important to this Phillies team, but I don't think he's so critical to the Phillies team that you overpay for him. There are a lot of other holes on this team. There are a lot of other positions that you need to address on this team. I'm not convinced that a big old massive free agent contract just to keep Harrison Bader around is worth it. Seems like a really good dude. Seemed like a good clubhouse dude. Seemed like a guy that you would want to have on your team. There does have to come a point where you set a limit on the contract, unless you're the Dodgers. Because there's that rumor out there that Kyle Tucker might want to go play in LA. And I'm sure that if there's like a generational Japanese prospect or two looking to move to the US, they'll probably go to the Dodgers too. Because why wouldn't you? And with no salary cap in place and with no commissioner to kind of stand in the way of, deferred payments, going to be kind of hard to compete with the Dodgers, who are back-to-back champs. Maybe it'll just take a three-peat by the Dodgers and a lockout in 2027 to fix baseball. I don't know. We'll find out.